Hi, so we'll discuss profit and loss. So most of you would know the cost price and selling price, the concept, the basic cost price and the selling price, right? So most of you would be aware of these things. Now, what is profit? Profit is when the selling price is greater than the cost price. Let's say there is $100 is the cost price and the retailer sold at $120. So what is the profit he made on one unit? $20. So this is the basic formula of profit. Selling price minus cost price. So this is the first basic formula, and then second formula is percentage of profit. Now, in profit, the final price is greater than the original price, right? We have seen this in case of percentage increase. So percentage of profit is same as percentage of increase. Now what is percentage of increase? Smaller value becoming the larger value. So it's the smaller value which is always the original value. So the formula is change in or the difference upon original value into 100. So what is the difference? SP minus CP, right? SP minus CP upon CP into 100. Now if I separate this, SP upon CP minus CP upon CP into 100, this gets cancelled and this will be 1. So either this or this, because sometimes the questions will be asked in such a way that they will give you the ratio of SP to CP. So you just need to put in, let's say for example, SP upon CP is 1.3. So what is the percentage profit? So what we'll do, percentage profit is, we know that SP upon CP is 1.3, subtract 1 multiplied by 100. So which is 0.3 multiplied by 100, or 30% will be the profit. So we can either find in this way or in this way. Okay, this is important. Sometimes in higher level questions they might give the ratio of SP and CP. Now the same way, what is loss? There is cost price and selling price. Okay, loss is when the cost price is greater than the selling price. We can relate with the percentage decrease, right? So there is original price and there is final price, and original price is greater than the final price. For example, the cost price is $120 but gave a discount and sold at $100. So what is the loss? CP minus SP. Okay, the difference upon initial, here remember the greater value will be the original value. Okay, we have seen this. I've told you in percentage, if it is decrease or percentage less, just know that the greater value is becoming the smaller value and the greater value is the original value. So again, if you separate CP upon CP minus SP upon CP. So let's say if SP upon CP is given as 0. Let's say 88. So here you can see the ratio is less than 1. That means we know that the denominator is more than the numerator. So that's how you will know whether it's profit or loss. SP is lesser than the CP. So then find the percentage loss. So you just plug in that one, the ratio is given 1 minus 0.88 multiplied by 100. So using decimals, if you calculate, you get 0.12 multiplied by 100. This will be 12% loss. Basic formulas, most of you would be knowing, but make sure you all write this. Okay, we'll see some questions. Each unit of a certain product costs a manufacturer $9 to produce. So cost price of one unit is given as $9. Manufacturer sells the product in boxes of 50 units for, okay, for $560. So the selling price of 50 units is given as 560. How many boxes of the product does the manufacturer need to sell to yield a profit of 110,000? So SP of 50 units or one box basically, right? Because the question is asking how many boxes, let us convert everything into box. The cost price of one box, which has 50 units, is going to be 9 multiplied by 50, which is $450. So we have cost price of one box and selling price of one box. So selling price is greater. So profit on one box is how much? 560 minus 450, which is $110. Okay, so you can directly divide, or let's say let n boxes be sold. Okay, so the total profit on n boxes, because total profit on one box is 110, total profit on n boxes is 110 into n. This has to be 110,000. That's what is given. So we solve, we divide by 110 both sides. So 11,000 upon 11, so we get 1,000. So the answer is D. 1,000 boxes need to be sold to get a profit of the amount given. So basic unitary methods or kind of word problems. Okay, if the profit made by selling 5 meters of a cloth, so profit by selling 5 meters of a cloth equals selling price of 1 meter of that cloth. Find the profit percentage made. Okay, so this is a bit tricky because we don't know the cost of anything, or we don't know the selling price of anything, just that cost price and selling price they have given in terms of meters. So what we'll assume, because profit is given in terms of selling price, so I will assume let the selling price of 1 meter cloth is equal to, let's say, SP. Okay, or X, you can take anything. Okay, so let us take X only. So what will be the total selling price? Total selling price, because 5 meters were sold, total selling price will be 5 times the X, because selling price of 1 meter is X, total selling price is of 5 meters, which is 5X. Now from here, profit is given as X, which is selling price minus cost price. So from here, what we can find is the value of cost price, because we know the total selling price is 5X and cost price is X. We take cost price to the right side and X to the left side. 5X negative X is cost price, or cost price is equal to 4X. Percentage profit formula, we have seen that in this case SP is greater than CP. So SP minus CP upon original CP into 100, which is SP is 5X minus 4X upon 4X into 100, which is X upon 4X into 100, cancels 4 times, and this is 25. So percentage profit is 25. Okay, here the most important thing, if you take cost price, if you assume cost price, then it becomes tough because we have profit in terms of selling price. So assuming value in terms of selling price is important, and then find the cost price. If profit is given in terms of cost price, I would have assumed cost price of 1 meter is X, and then find out the selling price. Okay. For every life insurance scheme sold by an agent, he receives $40 plus 20% of the selling price of the scheme. Okay, whatever is the selling price of that scheme, he gets 20% and an additional $40. 20% of SP of that scheme plus $40 for every one scheme. During a particular week, agent sold 10 such schemes, such that the selling price was, okay, $4,500. So total value of the scheme he sold was 4,500. And we know that for every one scheme he gets $40, and he sold 10 schemes worth of 4,500, so he'll get $400, right? This will be fixed. So what is the commission? Commission is $400 plus 20% of the total worth. I hope this is clear. $40 for one scheme, 10 schemes, $400, and 20% of the total value of the scheme. If we calculate, we get 20 into 45 is 900. So 400 plus 900, which is equivalent to $1,300. Yeah, the agent earns as commission. Okay, so one last question. The selling price of 15 items is equal to the cost of 20 items. Okay, so again, let selling price of one item is SP, and that of, and the cost price, right, CP of one item is CP. So they're saying the SP of 15 items is same as the CP of 20 items. So we know SP of one item is SP, so 15 items is 15 times SP. And one item of cost price of one item is CP, so 20 such items is 20 times CP. We have seen we just need to find the ratio of SP and CP. So I divide CP both sides and 15. I get SP upon CP as 4 upon 3. Okay, percentage profit formula. We have seen SP minus CP upon CP into 100. Or when we separate, we get SP upon CP minus 1 times 100, which is 4 upon 3 minus 1 multiplied by 100. So you can use common denominator method, multiply and divide by 3. So 4 minus 3 upon 3, which is 1 upon 3, or 100 upon 3. So if you calculate, you will get 33.33, right? So this is one of the standard formulas. 3 3s are 9, 1 and 0 comes 3. Okay, so you need not solve further. 33 is the closest value. So I hope the concepts of profit, loss, cost price, selling price is clear. In the next video, we'll discuss the concepts of discount and mark price. So that's it. Thank you.